It is mid-January, perfect time to do a staff holiday party. We always put it off till like a couple weeks after the year starts because everything is kind of crazy in our industry around the holidays. This is the first time we're welcoming our staff into this space. We're about to get our CEO on this kind of side of our new restaurant. And so we're doing our wine tasting. We're tasting through all the wines, tasting our staff on all the wines that we've selected for our by the glass and some by the bottle menu. We are doing a Secret Santa gift exchange. We're also doing a hot pot from Mao. We did a legendary Christmas party before Mao left in my garage where he made multiple different types of broth, made a bunch of different type of garnishes and stuff to go in the soups. And it's the same thing here. I think he made like 5 different types of soup. And then it's just gonna be noodles, vegetables, all kinds of meats and stuff to go in it, spicy stuff to garnish with it, fresh herbs, everything, greens. I'm really excited about it. And cold outside, really freezing cold outside. So it's a perfect time for some hot soup on a cold day. Oh, did we block this off? I'm gonna move that. Oh. Some of this stuff is pretty cool. Some of these finishes we're putting in over here behind the bar. Look at these things. So Matt, who used to work with us, made these little tap handles, kind of coated them. And resin, we have the little piggy guy, then the cowboy there for our little tap handles. It's a sweet little accent.
Awesome.
Light beer, dark beer. Sorry. 2 taps. 2 taps, really all you need. 2 taps. Finish on these walls came out really cool looking. I like these little wood slats here. Looks really good. They just kind of put up all this stuff here, this kind of wood, like half wall stuff. So we kept the awning from the food truck, and it's gonna be like framed on this big wall as kind of a nod to where we came from. Yeah, we got to get the art up on the walls, finish painting, go through inspections, and then just fill it with food and fill it with people. Yeah, you know, we've noticed a lot going into different restaurants in town recently, lately. The big spaces like this echo a lot, and something that, I mean, to be completely honest, I was not on board with it. I didn't notice it. I didn't think it was a concern. But then Sawyer and Lindsay were both like, no, we need like really legit like soundproofing in here, sound dampening in here. And we had Jeff had the idea to put fabric on these panels and put them up there. And you can tell, it dampened it a lot. Sounds great in here.
So I just put in some seaweed and dried bean curd sticks. So it just melt in and it will be softened by the time. So this is tomato broth. It's made with tomato paste and like fresh tomatoes, onions, and water, yeah. And then this is the tom yum broth. It's the Thai style, a little bit sour, a little bit spicy. There's some Thai bird eye chili in there as well, and lemongrass in there. This is a little bit more Asian Japanese miso broth with these kelp ribbons. I'm gonna add more seaweed and beancurd skin as well. So that's the miso. This is just a very neutral chicken broth. There's some daikon inside. I threw in some white radish inside as well to add some sweetness, and onions as well. And the last one is the spicy one. This is the Sichuan mala style broth. It's just from a packet, but it's usually cooked down with like lots of chilies, tallow, and like all the garlic, onion, ginger, and stuff as well. So nice. There's some seafood over here. We have some Korean squid over here, and then we have. So the thing about hot pot is you need to be really thin, the meats. So there's ribeye, thinly sliced. There's pork belly, thinly sliced. And then there's some beef short ribs over here as well. It's more like you cook it on your own. Over here, there's 5 different broths. You can choose your flavors and just choose whatever you feel like having and just dip it in and cook it and eat it. So there's like meatballs and fish balls over here as well. And then vegetables over here. We have tofu, we have lotus root, daikon, bean sprouts. This is shanjiku, which is like chrysanthemum leaves. Baby bok choy, cabbage, mushrooms. So over here, there's different kinds of noodles. There's sweet potato noodles. This is also another kind of sweet potato noodle. Tteokbokki, which is like a Korean rice cake. Rice noodles, different thickness. This is like a thin and big one, like what they use for pad thai, and this is like regular thin noodles. And then we have a variety of different dumplings as well, and some oysters. That's it.
Tasted a bunch of wine, had a bunch of hot pot, did a nice little Secret Santa gift exchange. It's so exciting to have everybody here in the new space. It's not fully done yet, but there's a palpable anticipation from everybody for this new space. I can't wait. Cannot wait for all these new people to get in here, start working, start cooking some amazing food, start really delivering what we've been wanting to deliver for LeRoy and Lewis, to our guests, to our community. It's right here. We're right there. We're at the finish line. Stay tuned.